In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial on how to cut this stylish built-up neckline monostrap bustier dress. So if this is something you like, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. So to start this pattern, the first thing you're going to mark is the starting line. Leave about 2 inches above. Mark your shoulder to bust, under bust and waistline. We are drafting out the upper part of this dress. Now mark your shoulder divided by 2. Then you come down by 1 inch. You can add extra ½ inch to add your sleeve allowance, or you can add it later when transferring your pattern to fabric. I marked a basic neckline of 3 inches. I'll connect to my shoulder slope. Next is to find your chest line, and to get that is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. I'll draw out a straight line there. Now you also want to place that measurement you have at the shoulder. You're going to place it at your chest line. Then you're going to mark. After marking, place your ruler to connect. Now you're going to divide your armhole into 2 equal parts and mark. Come in by ½ inch, place your tape and mark your bust measurement divided by 4. From here, connect to the midpoint and connect to your bust circumference divided by 4. The next step is to start marking your dart. To mark your dart, you need your nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Mark this all the way to your blouse length. Mark it all the way to your half length and connect it to your bust point. Now, from the midpoint of your armhole, you're going to connect it to your bust point. After connecting, for your dart intake, smaller bust, you're using ½ inch here, while if you have a fuller bust, you use 1 inch at the front. For a smaller bust, you're going to use 1.5 here. For a fuller bust at this side, you'll be using 2 inches. So whatever yours is, go ahead to mark and connect. So now after you're done connecting, place your ruler, connect from the bust to the under bust, and then you're going to connect at the other side. Now after you're done marking that, mark ½ inch on both sides and go ahead to connect. Now measure what you have and you go out by 1 inch to reconnect. Now after reconnecting, mark your bust measurement divided by 4, add your sewing allowance. Now mark your under bust measurement divided by 4, pick the dart intake you have here, replace it, then add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4, pick the dart intake, replace and add your sewing allowance. So you want to go ahead to connect this. So after connecting, you're going to mark your bust dart. To get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist in front and your shoulder to waist at the back. Now whatever you get, go ahead to mark, and then you're going to cut this out first. Now I'm going to place or mark all these measurements on the other side before we can alter this. Now this is what I have after marking out. So I'll just go ahead to fold it back and I'll mark out the basic neckline of 3 by 3 inches. I want to use this as a guide for this pattern, which I'll go ahead to connect. So after connecting, you also want to repeat the same thing at this other side. You want to mark out the basic neckline here. We are also going to use this because of the built-up neckline we have on this dress on this side. So go ahead to connect your basic neckline of 3 by 3 inches. Now come up by either 1 inch to 2. This totally depends on how high you want the built-up neckline to be. So I actually marked around 1.3 inches for mine. So if you mark yours and you're not okay, please extend it. Then I'll now connect it to the shoulder. From here now, you want to now connect it to your neckline, creating this high neckline we have on this side of the dress, just as seen. Now you want to curve it in a little, then you create a slight sweetheart neckline. Measure where you want the depth of your neckline to be, either 6 inches or more. I'm using 6 inches for the depth of my sweetheart neckline. So from here I'm going to connect. I'm just going to connect it slightly towards this part, probably 0.3 inches above the dart lines I have there. Then I'll just create this light sweetheart neckline at this point. So I'll readjust what I have here. So this is what I will be having at this point. So just like I said, if you're not okay with the height of the built-up collar, please go ahead to extend it. So after this, I'll just go ahead to cut this out. So if there's any part of this video you don't understand, please kindly go ahead to ask your questions. So I'll be cutting the side together at once. Then also remember to blend in your bust dart when you're cutting your pattern by the side. I'll also go ahead to cut this part. Please, if you're not okay with the collar, the neckline, please readjust a bit before transferring to your pattern. So this is what I have at this point. So I'm just going to place this by the side, and this is what I have, right? So let's cut the back. For the back, I've marked out the zipper allowance. I've marked the shoulder to bust line, and then the shoulder to waist at the back is different from that of the shoulder to waist at the front. So the next step is to start by marking your nipple to nipple points. Go ahead to place my ruler to connect. Please also remember we are using the same shoulder and chest line just like we did for the front. For your dart, come down by 1 inch here. Mark ½ inch on both sides of this pattern. After marking it, you're going to extend this all the way to that 1 inch you came down from the bust. After marking, you will mark your bust measurement divided by 4. Add your sewing allowance. Mark your waist measurement divided by 4. Measure the dart intake, replace, and also add your sewing allowance. Now you want to place your ruler to connect. So after you're done connecting this, the next step is to go ahead to cut this out and alter your pattern. But first, I'll mark ½ inch, which I'll be using to take out the zipper bulge at the back. Now I won't cut this now. I'll just cut out the lower part of this dress and also the sides. So I want to alter it to get the monostrap back for this dress. So what I'll do now is to transfer this measurement I have on this other side to the other side of my pattern. That is all this measurement, including the zipper line. Now after I'm done marking that out, splitting the zipper allowance out so that both zipper lines will match. From the neckline, you want to determine where your built-up neckline is coming from. If you used 1.5-2 inches for the front, that is also what you mark for the back. Now you blend it into the shoulder. Now from this point, now I'll just go ahead and come down by 1 inch. That is for the depth of the neckline. Remember the width, I'm using 3 inches. Then I will now connect. I'll go ahead to connect from this side just like we have here. Now what we have is a bit high, so you want to mark the midpoint of your armhole and come up by ½ inch. Then I'll connect it from that point. So if you have any need for readjustment, please go ahead to do that. Then you can now drape that mesh or net at the sleeve of the dress. So after cutting it out, what you do is just to unpin your pattern, and you will now place your zipper allowance this way because you now want to cut out your zipper bulge. Now another thing you want to do is to make sure that when you close up your zipper, that is, you add your zipper and zip it, it should align at the upper part. So this is what I have after cutting out. So if you're not okay with some measurements, you can go ahead to readjust before transferring your pattern to fabric.